Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be going over every card of the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet, all the sets, Scarlet and Violet base set, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, 151, Paradox Rift, all of these. I have all the cards that I've pulled. We're going to be going over all of the cards ever. We're going to be splitting this up into three groups, Pokemon SARs, and the golds are going to be in this video, then the SIR, the IRs, the illustration rares, official illustration rares. Yeah, IRs, illustration rares are going to be next video, and they're going to also have the full art EXs, and then we're going to have just the normal EXs Saturday. So we have three videos. We have this one today, tomorrow with the IRs, and much more. Ew, what the? Ew, it's oil. My thing's leaking. What the? Darn microphone, bro. Got stuff all over my hand. Like, look at that. Oh well, who gives a crap? Anyways, not that big video. So we're gonna be going over all these. So we're gonna go over all of these, and I just want to tell you, I don't know why I said all of these 2 times in less than 5 seconds, but these are some of the most underrated SIRs in the entire world. Like, I'm talking, these cards probably are never gonna go up in value, and they deserve it. I mean, if someone is willing to spend $2 million on a stupid Illustrator Pikachu card that there's only a couple in the world, like Logan Paul, and if you're willing to spend more realistically for like the people that don't have the money like him, spend $600 on an Umbreon VMAX that actually isn't that cool anymore, then you should be able to spend money on these. And I'm telling you, just because the higher the price is doesn't mean it's gonna stay that value. Let's see. Take the Iono for an example. That thing was $250 like the beginning of this year, plummeted down to $86 only. So I mean, again, don't always judge a book by its cover. So don't judge a Pokemon by its price and value, because again, that can always change in the matter of it not changing. Okay, like, I'm just telling you, don't get your hopes up for a big wonderful surprise for the Umbreon. They skyrocket up because now it's going down value. So is the Giratina V alternate art. It was $300, it's $250 now. $50 lost. I know that's not a lot, but still, it's going down. Every Pokemon card is going to go up and down. It's like Bitcoin. Alright? You're basically spending money on Pokemon, which is just like Bitcoin. The opposite of it, but for kids. Anyways, we're going to be going over all the SIRs. Some of these people absolutely hate. These are going to be also gold cards. Some of these absolutely hate. So, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you guys like. Personally, me, I could never get over all of these SIRs and gold cards. Like, I love them so much. Some of these are from the new Paradox Rift set, so if you don't have your hands on them, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel bad for you. I'll pray for you. I pray you get the Mela SIR and the Goldango SIR and all these other SIRs in the entire freaking universe. I really do. Okay? Okay. Let's move on with the first one. We got the Mela SIR. Now, this one right here, of course, it has, I think it's, that's Mela right there, the one right here with the hat on. Yeah, that's Mela. I love the background to it. Like, I don't even know where that takes place at. Is it like Japanese or Tokyo or something? I don't even know what the background is, bro. Like, that looks like on top of a skyscraper, in my opinion. It looks like a skyscraper, but I could be wrong. Or some type of, like, building that has, like, a balcony or something. And then we see Torkoal, which I think is Mela's Pokemon. So Torkoal is, Mela is Torkoal's trainer, I think. It's a pretty cool one. This was originally, the guy that I bought this off, not bought off of, but pulled this off of. Like, this guy, I got 2 booster boxes last Friday. $280 for both of them. Not that bad for like 2 boxes. $280 is not that bad. Usually I'd be spending over $300 for them. For 2. I pulled this one. He logged up the value. It was over $98. Sadly, it's now only $30. But like, it all depends. If it's a card I really like and it goes down in value, I'm gonna be pissed. Usually that's how I always am with cards. But for Mela, I was like, okay, I mean, this card is gonna go up in value. It has to. It's not like Miriam. I mean, Miriam, I understand why that card went down in value. It's just a matter of time until that card went down. This one, it wasn't even that high to begin with. It didn't actually exactly hit the 100 mark like the Warring Moon did EX on the SIR version. So I'm not going to get my hopes down on this card because I know this card is going to prove me right, and it's going to go up as soon as people start wanting to get it. It's going to go up. Now again, I do think the Umbreon VMAX did ruin the entire Pokemon community because everybody will not shut up about it. I mean, literally, I get it. It's a beautiful card. I get this card is so freaking beautiful. I get it. I love it too. But it's time we get over a card that's over 3 years old. I think it's time we get over it. It makes me angry every time I have to hear the Umbreon VMAX coming out somebody's mouth. Like, okay, so what? It's an overrated card. Nobody really cares about it no more. I mean, people do, and I don't understand why. They're still are not even talking about the freaking Charizard EX SIR from 151, but yet they're still talking about the Umbreon. Grow up. Umbreon's not that cool. Okay? I'm not going to force my opinion, but I do want you guys to take a look at the Umbreon VMAX and compare them to some of these new SIRs that Pokemon, TCG, Pokemon Community, the freaking company, had worked so hard on. People don't care for these anymore because they still want that freaking Umbreon. I hope those go out of stock and they no longer are being able to be, developed or whatever. I'm hoping the value goes down in them so bad, I'm going to be laughing because I'm going to be telling you something. Those are not worth the money. Alright, it's not. You're just looking at a guy sitting on top of a roof tower and all that. I mean, that ruined the TCG when you think about it. Pokemon cards go down in value when nobody wants it and their interest in the card goes down. Once that happens, the card's value goes down, nobody wants it. That all started to happen after the Umbreon got introduced. Alright? Everybody still wants that stupid card. And what, you're going to spend $600 on a freaking booster box? Or $1,000 on a booster box for absolute no damn reason at all? Because when you think about it, the card's not even worth that anymore. Alright, so you'd be wasting your money, and the chance of you pulling that in a booster box is so slim to the point where you're not going to pull an alternate art. So if you pull an alternate art, the chances are it's not going to be an Umbreon. It's going to be like a Glaceon or the Rayquaza or any of those things. It's not going to be the Umbreon that everybody says they want so bad, because the Umbreon is so rare to get that it's like a 1 in a million chances. I saw that out at my mall that I go to, where I buy all my Pokemon off of. We made so many videos on this summer and all that crap. I'm telling you, it's not worth the money. I can't tell you how many times I have to tell you, it's not going to be worth the money. I'm telling you, you're going to see why in a couple of months. That thing's going to go down. I'm hoping some of these new sets coming out and this new set will prove that wrong. I hope it will prove that right, my opinion right. Because it's kind of true though. I mean, when you think about it, before Evolving Skies came out, all the cards that were worth money were still at a valuable, I was still at like a stable rate for its value. But ever since the Evolving Skies set came out, that was the opposite, because everybody wanted the Umbreon at the time. And for some forsaken reason, people still want it. Moving on, I got the Charizard EX SIR. Now I was kind of like a little bit, what's the word? Just kind of worried. I wasn't worried about it, just kind of edgy about wanting to buy this card. Because again, when I look at this card, I kind of wonder the same thing. What in the world am I doing? Because again, the value in this card is like a Bitcoin, okay? It goes up and down so many damn times, I'm telling you. This card was like 70 some dollars at first when I got the card. I took it to the mall with me, I lost it, I bought this one, and I've seen the value go up to like 60 some dollars. It was, the longest was at $59, $57, $59, around that edge, $57 to $59, and then it skyrocketed up to $63, which again isn't too bad for a Charizard. It's actually really bad though, because many Charizards are still worth a lot of money. Then I saw this card go back down to 63, so it's kind of hard to decide if it's good for value wise. I mean, it's not, because again, booster box for this set, it's probably also going to go down because again of the Umbreon and other things like that. Charizards have not been doing so well, and I think people are just tired of Charizard. Now for me, I kind of get that feeling at times where I'm tired of Pokemon in general, but I still come to it because it's my comfort place and I love Pokemon. But it's not that I don't want to play Pokemon or collect them anymore. It's not that at all. It's the fact of I'm getting kind of tired of Charizard sets. Now, I know you might be saying, Adam, you're the biggest Charizard simp. You would marry him. Yes, I would. I'm not gay, but I would. But I mean, who wouldn't marry a freaking fire-breathing dragon that can kill any Pokemon in the world? Like, seriously. I like the Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I think we've had enough of Charizard EXs and Charizards in general for sets. I think people are just getting kind of tired of it at times, so it's like kind of hard to decide what you want to do with it anymore. So yeah, that's the Charizard EX SIR. I mean, it's a beautiful card, don't get me wrong. At first I was like, this card is overrated, and this card, I think Pokemon did such a overly good job done. Like, I'm talking like this card had such good potential, and although it crushed it, I think, in my opinion, I think the design to it was a little bit too much for me to handle. That's what I'm trying to say, is the value kind of was too much. I mean, the value and all was pretty good, don't get me wrong, he's pretty damn good, but I just don't feel like Pokemon should have done this good of a job on it. I mean, because, like, again, you can hardly see too much detail of Charizard in here. Again, he's terrestrialized, so he's a good one, but, like, still, I think the background should have been a little bit more dark than what it was. I mean, all you have is a white background with, like, silvery things in the background. I mean, the Charizard is what makes this card so beautiful, but I think they did kind of like an overly done Charizard, and for someone like me, that usually never happens. Usually it's never done too well, but I still love him because he's Charizard. But yeah, Grandma, do I have meningitis? Do I have sepsis? Am I dying? Mimi.
Adam, tomorrow.
You said no. You said no.
That's what I said.
Sorry. Alright, moving on, everyone. We got Sugaru. I think that's how you say it. Now, this has some of the weirdest Pokemon in here. And I'm sorry, you guys are going to be like, oh, this monster hates these Pokemon? Are you that dumb? No. Let me finish. I don't really like the Pokemon, to be honest. I just don't know. I mean, I feel like they're just so, what's the word, overrated. And again, that's my opinion. You can't hate me and unsubscribe because of my opinion. I'm not forcing it. We have Sugaru. Now, the background in it has, like, tomatoes, a table, and this guy's cooking and shit. Like, this guy's, like, what, 50 years old or something? I don't even know. So he has Scoviat Pokemon, or however you pronounce it. They have Octohow, or something with Owl, or something like that. And then we have Jigglypuff. No, Jigglypuff is the only one I don't think is overrated, but again, there's 3 Pokemon in one card. I love this card. I think it's beautiful. I got this card Sunday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday I got this card at my local mall, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I love it. Moving on. We have the Gita. The Gita was an absolute bummer and a failure of a card, and I cannot describe how many words I have to say for this card, as it's being a demonstration of the worst card ever made in humanity. It's Gita SIR. Now, the Gita SIR, for me, I think it's probably one of the most underrated cards ever, to the point where I hate this card myself. Because this card is such a dumb disappointment, it's not even funny. The value of this card is going for literally $2 to $3 for an SIR trainer card that everybody wanted to get in the set. It is now down low thanks to the Umbreon VMAX. And I'm going to always blame that stupid card for the loss of the value in these things. I hate this card. I don't know why. The value is so down in it that I feel like no one's going to make a profit off of this card, okay? It's probably just as bad as every other normal Pokemon card out there. Like, literally, what the frick? What did you do, Pokemon? This card is so bad. Like, the design is so lame. I mean, so good, but, like, the card makes me so angry for its value that I just want to throw it out the freaking window, because nobody's going to want to buy this off of me, because it's not even $2, bro. I hate it. Moving on. Another underrated, but still I love this card, and I don't know why I didn't love the other one, but I don't. It's the SQ EX from the SIR version. I love this card with my entire soul right now. I think the design was a little bit undone, like not completely done, because again, look, it's completely blank, but a little like I think it's cool because of like the background and stuff, but again I feel like they should have added a little bit more to the background than what they did. But again, I'm not the designer of it. I would have made this card so good that people could not resist to buy it, because this card deserves that. It has such good potential. It's a new Pokemon that we've never seen before, and adding it into this new era this early was a good idea, because more people might want to buy it soon. Last time I checked was like $3 or $4. Now again, I don't know whether to tell you to buy it or to save your money, because I don't know. You might make profit off of it because it might go up, or you might never make profit off of it because it goes down. You know what? Who we're gonna thank it to? The Umbreon Shitty Mags. Anyways, now this one is a high controversial card for everybody in the entire TCG Pokemon Obsidian Flames. This is drama. I don't think any of us have yet to settle, for some odds forsaken reason, we have yet to settle the problem between this card, and it's going to be the Charizard EX 228/197, the hyper rare. Everybody's saying this is the worst Charizard in the entire universe, alright? Everyone's giving this so much hate. This card cannot get a break over the drama between the Charizard EX from, Obsidian Flames. Every other Charizard got a good review, but this one did not. This one, everybody was saying, even critics were saying that this card is not good at all. Every fan saying that they hate this card. No wonder why this card is not anywhere near the value of the Charizard EX SIR. It's really... I'm just going to say this now. Due to the hate that we're getting with this card, due to the hate that this card is getting, I would not invest in it. Probably not even after the backlash for this card ends, because again, anything can start up again. And if something happens and like a championship between this card, yeah, there's gonna be some hell to pay back with this card. I bet you this card is probably gonna get banned in the USA due to the hate that it's gonna get. I think this card is in a down of a rabbit hole already, that if something happens between this card and the championship of TCG Pokemon, yeah, this card could possibly be the next card to get banned in the TCG game and the entire world, in my opinion. I think it might be the first one where it's illegal to have it, and because of the much hate that it's getting. And I think as much hate as it's getting, anything that happens between this card and somebody else playing the Pokemon TCG, this card is going to be the one that takes the heat. I believe it 100%. Moving on, we have the Penny, the SIR Penny. This one's a pretty underrated one too. I think it's a pretty cool one. I'm going to rush through this. And the Chinpo EX. This one is absolutely beautiful. The design is so well done. Not a flaw in this card at all. This card is such worth the value that I think it is. Like, it is such an underrated one. I want this to be 300 fucking bucks. Can you make that happen? Please. Alright. This one, we don't have to say much about it. It's a stupid card. Nobody fucking wants it. The Miraidon one. It's also a pretty good one. I love pulling this one. It's such a beautiful card. The Mew EX is such a beautiful one too. This is the 151 Ultra Premium Collection promo card, the 053 one. This is such an underrated one. I'm telling you, holy shit. It's more underrated than the fucking Gita. Like, this one is $7, and the hype that this was getting for China, because of like, or not, Japan, because of like the sun setting and the sun rising thing. Yeah, but I thought this card would be more in value, but for some reason this card is getting nothing but absolute good feedback, but not good feedback for price range. Like, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck, $7? You could do better than that, you piece of shit. Moving on. It's gonna be the Arden. This one I have all my hope and money in for this card to go up. I have all my faith and all my love and all my heart and all my luck and all my money and all my hopes, all my dreams for this card to go up in value to like over $100. Now, if you look on TCG Player, which we are gonna do that, alright? Hey, Mom. Mom. Do I have do I have strep throat?
Adam, we're not gonna do this. Adam, okay.
Shh.
You want that one?
Alright. Let's get this up. Alright, we're under TCG player now, and I'm going to show you what I mean. We're going to go over the best cards here, alright? This video is going to be like 10 more minutes long or something. We're going to log up the card, the Mew EX, and the Arvin. That's right, Arvin. And let's see, right here is a 249, which is the one we just did. Right there, it has it right here as $28.98, alright? But that's not what I go down off of when I use this app. Now how you use it, you go down to market price. Are you serious right now? Alright, so this tells you how much it was back when this says. So 8/14, August 12th to 14th, it was $4. It was $4.65, then $4, and it kept going up. Except now you see there's like a big drop right here between the value in these cards. Like, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Watch, see right here, September 11th to 13th was $4.59, and you can see it keeps going up. Then it went down to $5 here, went up to 5, 6, 7, again here, and then went to 9, and then $9.33, and then you can see how it keeps going up and up. Now, this was at November 4th to 6th, it was halfway of a quarter, or halfway to $15, but it went down. Now, I'm going to show you what I mean. Watch this, the Umbreon V Max, because you guys love this one so much. Such a stupid card, I can't stand it. Watch this. See, would you look at this? Oh wow, the value is going up. Man, I thought this thing was on my side, but I guess it's not. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Alright, so, damaged hollow foil. It's still $393. Are you kidding me? So it is $541. Now look at this. August, see, I'm telling you, the price is going down. Alright? $597. $580. Down here, it's the lowest it's been, $495, and it kept going up. So again, the value is always going to go down in the Umbreon, so don't suspect always good, okay? Alright, now, this is another one. Forget about that. We're just going to show you the rest. The Artisan one, the gold one. This is like a $1 card. One of my favorite ones I've pulled is the Giovanni's Charisma. Now, yeah, it's a pretty beautiful card, not going to lie. The Erica's Invitation SIR from 151 as well. That went down too. All these did. The Miriam. Now, the Miriam one will also log up on TCG Player. Miriam right there. The Jack. This one is like is him sleeping. A beautiful one. Grusha, which is like a $15 card, so it ain't bad. I think the price has never been higher than what it probably is now, by the way. So, just want you to understand that. That's the Grusha. This is the Gliscopod EX. This is actually a really dark one. I think it's beautiful. I think they did him so well in this set. He did not fuck him up in this one for sure. The Mew EX. This one is the Gold Mew. We'll log that one up too. The Iron Treads EX. Boss's Orders. This one was, and actually it's still pretty good for value range. It's actually not bad. It's like a $15 card. It usually stuck at that range, so it's not like it's like the Crydon one. I can't even tell you. That one's like $10, man. Here's the Great Tusk EX, the Tinkaton one. This one, I'm not sure how much it is now. Oh, the Revavaroom. This one we gotta show you too. The Gardevoir EX. I pulled this on my YouTube channel. We pulled the Gardevoir one on my YouTube. On that one was 24, it's 21, so it's not that big of a difference. But yeah. So those were all my SIRs, gold ones, all the ones you need to know about. Now we're gonna log up the rest of these. Excuse me. Here we go. No. Gosh darn it, bro. What is going on? What is going on? What the butt is going on? Alright. Now, I'm going to show you what I mean. Alright? Now, when I use this, I'm going to show you. You don't go off this value, the near mint hollow foil, $2. Look, right there. The freak. Look, hold on. Look what it says right there. $1.93. Right there. For that card, it's $1.93. For an SIR, which is so stupid. Alright? Like, look, I'm going to log up the SQ. That's another underrated one. Like what I mean by Gita. What the heck? Gita. It's log up Gita. This is what I'm talking about. $4.50, $3.67. Look at that. That was $14. Now look at the dang thing. Look, it was $40 before. It was $40. $37.88. Whole way down to frickin' $3. You know how... I'm not gonna get mad, but I'll tell you, the ones I invest my ass off of, it just backfires the hell out of me, and I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it. I want to change for once. Damn it. Don't want this one. The fucking SIR, dumbass. Alright, this one right here is 20. Oh, woo! 20. Wait. Oh, $14.84. Okay, I was thinking, wait, woo. It was $27, and now it's $14. So, I mean, it's still pretty high. I think I'm gonna die. Alright, the Mew EX. This one's good. This one's the 205. Yeah, $10. So it's a $10 card. So it was originally $24.39. So it was a 35% price drop for this one. It is a 25%. Wow. That is the lowest it's ever been. Now this one's actually not bad. This Mew EX right here, the 193 over 165. That's 21, and that actually is 21.83. You have the best price. The fuck are you talking about? No, I don't. It's not fucking $100, is it? No, motherfucker. Excuse my language. I'm just pissed. Right there's the proof. $31. Go up to a year ago. What the fuck? Whoa. $265 in March. Oh my fucking gosh. Look at the fucking price drop between this bitch. $75 during March and the same month. That's how fucking bad it changed. And it's $31 now. Holy frick. No. Alright, I'm gonna show you one more here. I'm gonna give you the proof. The SQ. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Like, so oh, it's $2. Oh, it was originally 14. Oh, that's a 53% price drop. Yeah, I already know I ain't spend my money on these motherfuckers. No.